And hopefully it's a thing. Let's see what happens here. Hate to say it, we do have a couple of training camp things to do. Please do a quarterback drill with him. Am I going to have to move the quarterback too? I mean, if I wanted to guarantee that it would go to him, you know what? That's a fair thought. Is do we sacrifice the storyline for the actual quarterback? I mean, I wouldn't mind if Stevie Martin got it, right? But we also don't need like a crazy good backup this year. You know? Second quarterback could be trained up as a running back. I can't imagine his rating at running back would be too good. I would prefer it to go to right. But, I mean, we do already have Tony Green as the backup. Again, we're not allowed to play Spencer Rattler, unfortunately. Yeah, you know, let's move Steve Martin to, like, running back temporarily. But honestly, I mean, there's a chance if we move him that just nobody gets the thing. So is it worth risking the Mahomes storyline procking at all? Or do we just leave Martin and hope it pops up for one of the two of them since they're both superstar? I think it's worth it. Fuck it. Let's move Martin to running back temporarily. I want to see how good he is at running back. He's a 56. Can he catch it all? 75 catching. He actually probably could be moved to tight end. We'll check. We'll check. The good thing is, though, we already have a good quarterback. So, we'll see what happens here. Target passing. I mean, Herrera already went X Factor. So, I'm not even really going to worry about that. I mean, technically, the extra XP could be good. Could give it to Tony Green. Yeah, Herrera did go X Factor. I'm just trying to think, would it be better to make Tony Green a better backup or get Herrera an extra skill point? Let's actually go for Herrera. Screw it. Let's do what we got to do here. Also, our first look at these uniforms. Which, honestly, these are pretty nice. Whoops. Too early. And then the other drill I'm probably going to use right. Just to see what the hell happens. But, yeah. I mean, it's very tempting to just be like, nah, screw these challenges at this point, because who cares? But it does still make sense to go through. Oh, baby, a triple! Where's Boren? He is gone. He signed with the Dallas Cowboys. He has signed with the Cowboys. For a whole lot of money. We're talking a whole lot of money for Peter Boren. So we were joking about it. Now we're kind of in a battle with Dallas. To see who will win first, us or Peter Boren. Not that I'd be rooting against Pete. Nothing but love for Peter Boren. But... Alright, so you know what we'll do here? Just for the memes. Pocket presence, the right guard turned quarterback. Andrew Wright. Let's go, big man. That's my lefty quarterback right there. The true hefty lefty. He's the true hefty lefty. Again, if he does get the Mahomes effect story, he will long-term go back to the O-line. Because obviously we got no need to train him up at quarterback. But that was a decent little thought, right? Is can you abuse that storyline? Dude, his pocket movement is actually fucking hilarious. Because it's not bad. He's so much more mobile than he should be, given he's a fucking right guard. Buffalo, take it easy, by the way. play against each other. Let's not. And say that we did. 360 no scope. Straight to the bullseye. We got gold with them. This is amazing. Never mind. We have our quarterback, and it's a right guard. If he gets them a home story, it'll be wild. I mean, if he gets them a home story, that completely changes the way this challenge should be done. That means if you find anybody, it would be worth moving them from one position to quarterback and then just move them back after you get the skill points. So, I think I turned auto progression off, so. Rushing attack, we still need to have this be on statin. We're still desperate. Oh, desperate for this guy to actually be our number one running back. And he is better than pretty much any running back we've had. So. All right. Will he keep the upgrade points? Yes. Yeah, so he would keep the upgrade points. We'd obviously just have to, once he were to get them, in the final week of the regular season, we'd have to move him back to right guard and then use the points. That would be the play. I actually really like this Shamrock Uniset. Maybe we won't move this team. Maybe we'll just stay in Australia. Why not? Fuck you, get off of me. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we don't even know if it'll work. We don't know if it'll pop up until, I think, next week. So. The big juke. Sometimes I'll swap positions to use a point to round out a player. There you go. So, yeah. No, very, very interesting idea. And I'm intrigued to see if it works. But we should at least go through training camp here. Not all the drills, because we have some players where it really doesn't matter too much anymore, or I'm still just absolutely trash at the drills. Defensive battle. Defensive back battle. That is. I am atrocious at said drills. But there you go, statin. Stunt on him. Stunt on him. Hurdle. Let's try again. Hurdle. Nope. One more time. One more time. One more time. Hurdle. Okay, he did jump clean over that guy. That was nice. Hurdle. Hurdle. Nope. I tried to chain him together. Couldn't do it. Oh, Statin, if you'd like to go X Factor after that, though, I would greatly appreciate it. Greatly. He did not, but I'll take that. Wideout battle again. All of our key receiving options are 30 years old, man. That is scary. We do technically have the 2 superstar tight ends. I gotta be honest, though, we should be fine. We should be fine. I'm willing to be lazy now. I'm willing to be a little bit lazy. For the weekly strat, who are we going to focus upon here? Andrew Wright. But then again, that's only going to make... Actually, yeah, we want him to be there for the extra skill points eventually. Stevie Martin, who we know is superstar dev. We just don't know if we're keeping him at running back. Glenn Andrews at guard. Didn't fancy clapping the cheeks in the drill. I can't guarantee that guy is going to make the team, no matter how funny the name is. Who else do we have at Superstar Dev, at least? Crawford's 25, but we'll go for it. And then anybody else at Superstar Dev here, lower overall. BJ Austin's 31. He's starting to decline, too. We do have Statin. Okay, there we go. Those will be the 6. At least for now. At least for now. All right, let's see if we, in fact, get that Mahomes storyline. Oh my God, I think we did. We also have an injury. Roosevelt Aikens, one of our running backs, he'll be out until the start of the year. It's okay. So off-season workout. Did we actually get away with the storyline? That's insane if it happened. We got Acosta and his improvements from the offseason. Not as good as I would have liked. Whatever. 3,000 XP, acceleration, strength boost. That's fine. Offensive coordinator. Is this going to be the Mahomes storyline? Okay, this is the position battles one. Which, whatever. Aussie rules Irish footy. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay, whatever. Most tackles. It literally doesn't matter if we don't play the guy that wins the battle in that spot. Please. This might be it, though. The press conference. Come on. Show us 12 overall, right guard, right. Getting the Mahomes factor. Dude, if this works, that's crazy. Come on. Sit out the quarterback. Sit out the quarterback. Come on. Quick question about Daniel Newton. What about him? Work on his pursuit, I guess. I don't fucking know. +2 pursuit. He's an outside linebacker, so I don't think we got it to proc this week. I don't think we did. So, Fish, basically there's a storyline in the game where you can sit out a young quarterback that has a good potential, and you'll get a lot of XP for the player instead of playing him. So we've done that before. And we're trying to do it again now to see if you can move someone who's not a quarterback to that position to get the story, to unlock the upgrade points, and then move them back before applying the upgrade points to their natural position. You know, because that's an amount of XP points you'll never be able to get otherwise. Well, at least that quickly. So, we're trying to cheese it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like it's going to work. But it was worth a shot. So we can't say for certain off of one attempt if it would or wouldn't work. But in this instance, it didn't work. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work in this instance, and that's okay. That is okay. We gave it a shot. Aiken won the battle. Of course he did. He's the best. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt for any playoff games this year because we lost at maybe week 1 of the regular season. I'm pretty sure last time it went in the preseason when we did it for Herrera. Shit. Creating turnovers and sacks. That's what we're good with. What would a successful season look like? Fuck. Well, we're not getting either of those. So, we could try, but that's not happening. All right. Well, let's get our rosters set up then. It was worth a shot. Didn't work. Didn't work. If it would have activated for the other quarterback, that would hurt. Correct, but we'll never know. We'll never know. It was worth the risk. I, again, won't say whether or not it could or couldn't happen because we only tested it once. Do I plan on personally testing it again? Probably not. At least depending on the circumstances. Let's see if old Stevie Martin can play tight end. Not that we have much of an opening there either. He's a 61 overall tight end. I think I'd rather keep him as a quarterback to build up. Because we do have a couple of good tight ends already. So we'll move him back to his natural position of quarterback. And that probably means we're moving Tony Green back to the practice squad where he was last year. So, yeah. Sorry to Tony Green, moving you off the Shamrocks, but it's got to happen. Running back, Staten, Akins, and Justin McKinney. That's fine. We got our one fullback. Ramon Reese is not a bad fullback, but we don't have space for him anywhere. So we're going to move on from Ramon Reese. Wideouts, we have Maynard, Pierman, Day, Davis, Shepard's normal dev. And since we know breakouts are kind of broken, we're probably going to have to cut Gabe Shepard. He's not bad, but we'll at least give him a chance to develop somewhere else. Dorsey can stay, Beasley can stay, and then Jamison Sims was also normal dev. He's going to be gone. And then I hate to do it, tremendous name, but Donatello Cheeks is also not going to make this team. Tight end. We got a couple of options here. Jimmy Downing was on the practice squad last year. He's 24. He can't go back to the practice squad. He's got to get cut. And then Lawson, 25, was also on the practice squad previously. He's going to get released. Leaves us with a choice. Because Mims is superstar dev. So, Quan Law, you need to go to the practice squad. Will Burris is going to go to the practice squad. I already pre-ordered my Cheeks jersey. Do you do refunds? I do, but since we're in Australia, it takes a really long time. Devin Grubbs isn't bad, but again, these two are superstar dev. I want to bank on those two. So Devin Grubbs has been good for us, but time to say goodbye to Mr. Grubbs. Hell of a song. Will Burris is an MSU legend. How could you? I'm sorry. I'm not. But I'm sorry. But I'm not. Not Melbourne, Florida. Shockingly, no. Left tackle, we still have Wilcox and Allison. Left guard is Strickland and Norton. Centers, Davis and Mims. Right guards, Wilkerson, Andrews, and Wright. We know that Wright is superstar dev. It's hidden because we've moved him around. And then right tackle is Brackett, Streets, and Davis. We sent Davis down to the practice squad last year. He's star dev, but he's 26 at this point. We know he's not really going to develop. So sorry to Hugh Davis, but we'll say goodbye to you. And what we're going to have to do is also cut Matt Streets, who is an okay player. But he's not going to get too much better than what he is. And that leaves room to have to move somebody else over to right tackle, which is actually going to be Andrew Wright. So hopefully, be the long-term starter in that position. So from right guard to quarterback to right guard to right tackle. Left end, we have Acosta, Oakman, and Kennedy. Right side is Aiken and Barber, which works for me. Defensive tackles, there's a ton of them, including Braden Allen, who would actually be better suited, in my opinion, as a defensive end. So we'll end up having to make a cut at defensive end because of that. And actually, now that I say that, Jason Rogers and Nate Chambers, you can also make an argument for being defensive ends. These guys will probably end up on the practice squad, but I want to see what their overalls are going to be. Surprised we haven't had any mentor storylines. I mean, again, the consensus is this mode glitched out a little bit or is just not functioning properly. Which, yeah, I mean, it's Madden, so you don't put it past it, right? All right, let's see. I think we can cut Antoine Kennedy. I mean, the guy's just not going to be anything. So Antoine, we'll see you later. Right side, we got Aiken, we got Barber. We'll drop Braden Allen and Chambers both to the practice squad. We'll keep Rogers on the team. Down goes Braden Allen. Down goes Nate Chambers. I mean, again, a lot of these guys on defense, we knew we didn't really find much. Defensive tackle is McNeil, Reddick, Pollock, Underwood, Hilton, and Stottmeyer. That's pretty obvious what we do. We keep the top 3 for that position. So Darian Underwood. Hello, Crash Andrews, you handsome devil. Let's get rid of Underwood. Hilton can go to the practice squad again. And Josh Stoutmeyer can also go to the practice squad again. Left side linebacker is Batten, San Louis, and Stephen Buckley. We're going to have to cut someone. Eric Forney. Yeah, this guy's in free fall, especially since we moved him from the secondary to linebacker. But, I mean, he was slowing down anyway. Hate to say it, but Eric Forney, I'll never forget. Breakout moment with him. We failed, and it gave it to him anyway. But I think Eric Forney is probably on the chopping block here. I think he is. I mean, unless we wanted to keep like Harold around, but why? It's not like he's going to develop into anything. You know, Jeremy Harold, we'll get rid of you. We'll keep Forney around. There's been a long-term option, so sorry, Harold, but you are gone. Corners, Lawton, Kidd, McCoy, Burks, Leach, Swain, and Gore. Okay. And then safeties, Samuel and Beverly. Monet and Henning, which will stay the same. No extra kicker, no extra punter. How many people do we have to cut? Probably 2. Yeah. All right. We know both those cuts. We'll come at the corner position, although, man, finding a mentor at defensive tackle could be really nice. It won't really benefit us to do so at corner. Could argue free safety. Free safety or defensive tackle? Got to figure that out. So let's take a look here. I think Justin Leach we can drop to the practice squad. We can also drop Dominic Gore to yield practice squad. And then either, I think Buckley's got to go down to the practice squad as well. Do we want a mentor for the defensive tackles? Or a mentor at free safety for Aaron Samuel? I'm feeling free safety, to be honest. I think the defensive tackle, not that the safeties wouldn't have enough talent around them either, but we're allowed one defensive mentor and a free safety. That will be Cameron Kinchins. Welcome in, Mr. Kinchins. Okay, sweet. So our roster then is pretty much good to go. 82 overall, which is the highest overall we have seen yet. The game plan is to easily make it back to the playoffs. Like, that is outright the plan, and we'll even put up a prediction for that. We made the playoffs last year for the first time. I mean, shit, you could say the goal is to win the Super Bowl, because it kind of is now. Like, now that we know that we can be a playoff team, now it's time to win the damn thing. Although when the teams like the Rams are getting an 86 overall running back in the draft, it kind of puts us behind the 8 ball. So, here we go. Training camp, or at least the training focus players are good. I think we should be okay. Like I said earlier, in case you missed it too, NBA, we can pretty much start that up whenever. The roster creators are really good and really quick on NBA. So they already have the files to be like, oh, the 84 draft, here's Charles Barkley. And especially like the new Curry era in that game, like there's a lot of missing players that have recently retired. So that's pretty nice too. That is pretty nice too. All right. Hello, Endurance. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, again, we randomized a relocation and ended up being Melbourne. There's Andrew Wright. See how good this guy can end up being. You named us the expats of Europe. Sure, let's go with that. Yeah, revisals. I've heard that the modding on PC is really good, which is nice because, yeah, their roster files are all cross-plat. NHL. Anyway. Brandon Statton. It was 76, playing like a 77. For someone that asked about it earlier, our tertiary color is orange to go along with the two different shades of green. So. All right. Justin Herrera. 90 overall X Factor, Justin Herrera. As much as I love Peter Bourne, we made the right decision. As Herrera gets inside Deadeye to go along with sideline Deadeye. So, perfect accuracy on all throws outside and inside the numbers. When he's, not even when he's in the zone. That's fucking hilarious. He's going to be OP as hell. Larry Graham still needs some kick accuracy here. Just keeps giving him awareness. Case in point. As much as I loved Peter Bourne, we made the right call. JC Lawton's up to an 88. He started at what, like a 62 overall? Freaking 3 years. He's outrageous. Franklin McNeil up to a 74. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Goodness, goodness. Tommy Norton. Up to a 73. Only better ones at Gunslinger and Set Feet Lead. I don't disagree with that. Love to have NHL on PC again. Don't hold your breath on that. Or should you, brother? Hold your breath on that, probably. Given that EA in general does not prioritize games on PC. Post-hockey meal, go. Go with a fruit roll-up. Your choice for flavor. Go for a fruit roll-up with a bowl of blueberry ice, I was going to say ice cream, and maple and brown sugar oatmeal. I have Gushers. Okay, that'll do. That'll do. 1 piece of broccoli with a dabble of ranch. Death row meal for me. No, I would not have a fruit roll up on death row. Actually, maybe I would, because then I wouldn't have to care about my fucking teeth anymore. Fruit roll up with the tattoos. The good old days. Let's be honest. If we're going with anything like that, we're going with fucking Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. Come on now. We're going with goddamn Scooby-Doo fruit snacks. 10 Arnold Palmer. Yes. Yes, indeed. A beverage so good, it ruined my fucking teeth. The good old days. The good old days. Let's see. Jason Rogers, the best Rogers to ever wear a green uniform in NFL history. There you go, Jason. Stevie Martin. Big Steve. Isabel, fair enough. See his eye twitching at the mention of Arnold Palmer. I don't miss it that much, to be honest. Like, that's kind of with anything when it comes to like you can break habits, you know? You can break habits. All right. Let's see the step chart here. Before we start off our season against Miami, I will tell you I am very, very tempted to just like menu sim this season because I am determined to see this team get revenge for last season's shortcomings in the playoffs. But, all right, wideout situation is fine. And Day looks to have been regressing, too. We had some wideouts hit 30, and all of a sudden, they're looking real old, brother. Left tackle Wilcox, left guard Strickland, that's fine. Center is Davis. Right guard Wilkerson, right tackle Brackett. Left end Acosta, right end is Aiken. Defensive tackle McNeil. Left side linebacker Bernie Batten. In Austin and Graham in the middle. I think, did Austin lose his superstar dev? Maybe not. I just don't think it shows it there, right? I fall for that every year. Newton, Lawton, Kid, McCoy, Burks and Swain, Samuel and Beverly, Monet and Henning. Kick return. We want that to be Staten and Pierman. Punt return can be Staten. Kickoffs no longer have to consider Peter Boren. Sad days. Sad days. Third down back, Staten. I can't believe Paul Jones is still arguably our best third down back. That's goddamn hilarious. Where did Boren go? To Dallas. How about them Cowboys? How about them Cowboys? Let's see. Defensive tackle. That works. Sub linebacker. Wow, Ginn's actually better than Newton now in that regard. I wasn't expecting that. We are definitely having some players start to decline, and that's bad news to say, like, man, we may have missed the window before it was open far enough for us to actually do anything, but there is that chance. It is our first ever game in Melbourne against Miami. I'm here for it. Honestly, again, these unis aren't bad compared to a lot of other generated ones. They're really not that bad. I like them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's hit him with the old Shamrock Shake.
It's week 1 of the NFL.
A new season for the Not Colts. The Indianapolis Not Colts.
Next on Madden Football.
Tremendous. Let's go, Not Colts. Ozzy, we sure did. Look at this beautiful new stadium. Cloverfield. I forgot already it was called Cloverfield. Tremendous. Welcome to Melbourne.
It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Go Shams.
As I got ready this morning, I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment. When they
Goodness.
get this one off to get the
Again, if the stadium name is decided by what team you pick, since you don't have full creation. But, okay. It's a bad year. We can blame the jet lag. Damn right. All right, gentlemen. What can you do here? What can you do? It's a new season. We were a typically slow starter last year. And that is apparently going to be the case again. As we start to battle back. 10.5 to go. We're down by 9. Shit. Shit. Oh, boy. Guys, you really got to score here or we're in trouble. Okay. 6-point game, 5:57 to go. 19-yard field goal. Dolphins don't score. We'll take over here with 4 minutes left. Didn't think we'd have to take over in the first game of the season, but let's do it. We don't want to lose our first ever game here in our new home turf, you know?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he stops.
Decent run for Akins.
After a gain of 5.
We are still the Colts at the end of the day. Oh, you'll never fully be able to escape the Colts, you know?
Most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
I hate it.
back to their huddle with a little pep in their
I hate it because it always looks like we're going to be open, and then he's just like, nah, I got you both covered. Like, sometimes on those options, no matter what, they have both options covered. Shit, we're going for it. We got to go for it. We can't afford to lose the ball here. There we go. What? You cannot give Miami that ball. Like, clearly over the marker. Clearly over the marker. But then he falls back and they're like, nope, spotted the ball. Like, that's insane. That's my ball. Fuck you. Clearly my ball. Get out of here. That is a first down.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football and
as the ball glitches into the turf. Bring back the Madden do-over feature, right? That's our ball. Okay, fuck you.
We'll see what they decide here.
So that challenge not successful there, and that's
dude, I can't even pause. I'm trying to pause to leave the game, and it won't even let me pause.
They'll run on first down.
Good, now I can pause. Fuck you. Nope. Not getting screwed in the first game of the year. No, 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 no. We will menu sim it and see what happens. But man, we just got totally fucked there. And if we menu sim it and we lose anyway, so be it. But I'm not going to lose like that because this game's a busted mess. Thank you very much. If we lose anyway, cool. But I'm not going to lose off of a busted mess. And we ended up winning. There you go. Congrats to Melbourne. Beginning like last night ended. Yep, and I'm getting real sick of it. And I am very tempted at this very moment to jump to NBA right now. Very tempted, let me tell you. Because the gameplay for this game is really starting to wear thin on my patience level, and I don't even have that strong of a patience level with this game, and even that means I still have a higher patience level than most people when it comes to this game. But yeah, no, that was clearly garbage and took away our chance to win the game, so there you go. Had we gotten the first down, clearly we would have came back and won anyway. There you go. It's just going to be, what do you want to do to prepare for the team? That's going to be something bullshit. Let's not even deal with that then. Let's get through our training. First freaking game. And it immediately, like, nope, you didn't get the first down, even though, like, clearly he took a full step with the ball in his possession and got tackled back over the line. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the NFL eliminated forward progress, right? Maybe. Maybe. Shout out to 80 overall Roman McCoy, though. That's going to get him an ability. Return man, which means we are going to switch that out to a 1 out of 3 roll because return man is pointless. And said 1 out of 3 roll is a 1, so that'll be strip specialist for Roman McCoy. Very much. Who's San Juan? Jacksonville. Jacksonville. And you had Houston move to Orlando. So, Devin Barber, make him a little bit better. God, that's our first game of the night. Last night was a bit rough, and I'm just like, you know what? Whatever. I was tired. I was getting a bit annoyed. Tonight, I'm not tired, and walked into this in a really good mood, and immediately first game, it's like, fuck you, you lose. Good day, sir. Good day. It's not always a 1, Panda. Not always. I'm kind of afraid to play the game now, for being honest. If that was our first glimpse of what this is going to look like tonight, I am kind of afraid. I really am. Shadow Stalker, what's up, by the way? I'm pretty damn afraid to see what this ends up looking like, but let's give it another shot.
It's week 2 of the 23rd.
Hopefully.
It'll be no holds barred between
Hopefully.
AFC South rivals. It's the Voyagers and the Samurai.
All right.
And it's all up next on EA Sports.
God damn it. God damn it, EA. You gotta spare me from the nonsense, please. Please, please, please. Spare me from the nonsense. As again, we're off to an incredibly slow start. As we called them last night, the Toronto Maple Leafs of football. They just never show up on time. And then they do manage to come back. The zone coverage get fixed. That's what they claimed. That is what they claimed. 3:24 to go. We're down by 2. Boys might be able to win it on their own, but let's take over. We have another opportunity. I cannot wait to see what the game has in store for us this time. Can't wait.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside.
I'm waiting for a fumble. I'm going to get to like their 2-yard line. They're going to hit me and force a fumble, and the ball's going to go 98 yards down. Stop just before the goal line.
You will take it in the NFL.
Back-to-back carries here. And his short gets them a new set of downs.
That's got to be Endo, right? That's got to be Endo.
They'll throw on first. Tight end.
Gonna go Mims. Big Mims.
They get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
Like I said, I would switch to NBA.
One for him, Brock, and hey, there's still time.
And Madden might force me to, based off of frustration. But if we switch, what are the odds that we don't end up coming back, you know? And I would hate to stop this challenge this close to when this team finally became a contender, you know? Melbourne?
Trail by a couple.
Here in Melbourne. I love Melbourne. I gave you a tenner, man. I know you did. Throwing cash at my face. Fine, maybe we'll start on NBA tonight. Maybe we'll split time between the 2 games. Maybe we will. If you're so anticipated to watch Shaq get fucking dominated in NBA.
It's an 8-yard gain, and things looking a whole lot better now.
Melbourne. Mel B. Split custody. All right, Herrera, we need something here, buddy. And the running back missed the ball. Fuck.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In third and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage.
Well, we only get the field goal out of it, but with 1:36 to go, that means we have to trust our defense. And we know how that typically goes for us, don't we? We'll see if it's a different year and a different time. If our defense can actually do something and make a stop. Because last season, they could not. Especially against this Voyagers team in particular.
For what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. To throw.
Yes, let's go, boys. Good job. Endo, go to bed. Brian Dable. And this, the guy looked more like Luke Gallows. Real good brother.
That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
All right, gentlemen. 3rd and 8. You can do it. You can do it.
These outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Nice. All right, one more stop, and we might actually do something here. Imagine. Imagine. One more stop, boys. One more. And money got cooked. My highest rated defender on the team. And he had no idea what was going on. He didn't have a fucking clue. Good thing is J.C. Lawton did have a clue and this game's over. Thank God. Make it an uncontroversial, undisputed 2-0 For Melbourne, as she called them.
He's now giving it away.
Way to go, JC. Way to go. I swear to God, if they don't kneel this game out. Thank you.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come
We did a thing. We won a game. Go Shams.
They were able to come up with a clutch play.
Go Shams. Out to JC Lawton, fucking Cincinnati. Get me the hell out of here. Screw the stats, screw the numbers. Only thing that matters is the dub. Let's run. Take the money and run. Get the hell out of there. And run away to take on Tennessee. The only, the only team in our conference that hasn't moved. The Tennessee Titans. God, they're an 88 overall. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Oh, good. Justin Herrera needs a contract. Well, that's where all the money's going, chat. Closer to home, Alberta, Canada. He's Canadian. No wonder why he signed with us, with Crash Andrews being the head coach. God, dude, we literally can't do anything else money-wise until we get him signed. Literally, even with Connor money. God. We might really be at the end of the window of opportunity because now we have to start signing people, and that's incredibly scary. That means it's time to go to player personnel, and actually, that's not going to help either. What is going to help? Because we have pretty much everything that we need for development. Reset the talent tree for a coordinator, player personnel once a year. Coordinator points. Player personnel talents cost 10% less. That all has to do with trades, of course, and then offensive recruitment. Yikes. Well, 5% discount on players re-signing. Yeah, I guess it is going to have to be that one. And it costs 81 points, so I can't even do it yet. Can't even do it yet. So that's also a little bit problematic. So we're going to have to go through a couple more weeks with this team before guaranteeing that we have our quarterback re-signed. Well, Niles, you know, I wasn't even the one that wanted to move the team. Chat wanted to move the team. So it had to happen. I'm a man of the people, you know? I'm a man of the people. Like Will Garrison. Which, what do you have to get better at? He needs to get a little bit better at kick power. Franchise tag, move him to Canada, and then resign him. Not a bad option. 1 year in Australia, and then we'll go to like Montreal or Toronto, maybe even Vancouver. I'm here for that. That could work. Like I said, we've tried that before, and it broke the game. The idea of moving like every single year, that absolutely broke the game once before. Could very well break it again. So yeah, who knows? Maybe we do hit him with the old franchise tag. Maybe we do. Old Darren Swain. The number 0. For Darren Swain. Goodness. And Andrew Wright. Andrew Wright tackle. Up to a 67. Not bad. So again, a very uncontroversial first 2 games. What's going to happen here against Tennessee? Our first road game. New speed run. How fast can you break the game? Ooh, we got a primetime game. How do you like that? Look at us. Getting the big time Monday game. Imagine. I prefer to play on Thursdays.
And there's no love lost between these
Personally.
AFC South foes. It's the Shamrocks and the Titans under the lights.
Let's go Shams. Let's go Shams. What time would a Monday home game even be? It would be... God, what time would it be in Australia? That's a good question. An 8 p.m., really an 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Tuesday morning. That's what I was thinking, yeah. I just wasn't... How early Tuesday morning, though? 18, 19 hours, around 10. Okay, so there you go. That's not too bad. 10 a.m. football. People on the West Coast do that all the time. That'd actually be pretty beneficial. Oh boy, a barn burner in this one. Absolute barn burner. We are up 10-3 now. Dude, these two offenses, like their offense especially, was pretty highly rated. We're up 7. We're going to win. We're going to get the job done. We held the Titans to 3 points.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
I said we might switch to NBA tonight. I say we do it after we win the Super Bowl this year. If we're holding a team like the Titans to 3 points, god damn.
And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew,
Numbers weren't great anyway. Screw the numbers, Cincinnati. We're moving on.